So I'm just going to kind of throw stuff at you guys. There's no particular order, rhyme or reason to these tips. There's just tips flying at you in real time from Cindy Krause. So I had to do a little, and I've had this happen before, and I think I wrote down the instructions, but I didn't know where they were. So I did a little Googling. Oh, gee, I sound like I'm drunk. Googling. Google. Hey there. It's been a little while since I made a video, but here I am making another video. I am Cindy Krause for the Krause House Thrift and Thrift, in case you didn't know. Hence the name of my channel, Krause House Thrift and Thrift. Hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. 'Tis the season. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? I hope you did. I really did. John and I actually had a very quiet Thanksgiving at home on that last Thursday, and we decorated. The first time I decorated before Thanksgiving in a long time. So got the house all decorated with, we have a couple of trees and a bunch of decorations. I got all those out, and now my living room is a mess because I still have the bins with the decorations in the living room. Plus I got all my Christmas gifts I still gotta wrap. And it is tomorrow, going to be December 1st. So I want to get a jump start on my gifts and wrapping this year. I'm thrifting most of my items, then giving to family, which is normally what I do. I might buy a couple things from Amazon. Usually from my hubby, I thrift for him and buy stuff on Amazon or eBay, and he does the same. So it's really fun. I love giving gifts. I'm a giver. I'd rather give gifts than receive gifts. That's just, I don't know if you call it my love language, but I love it. And I think part of it is because it's biblical to give. God wants you to give. So, and he promises you'll give back more than you could ever ask or think if you give. So I can't always give monetarily, but I try and give in other ways, like gifts or my time or something like that. So I hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays. I know it's really snuck up on us. I wasn't expecting. It's like, all of a sudden it's here. I was enjoying summer a few months ago, my favorite season, which always flies by. That's gone, of course, and now we're counting down the days till Christmas. Crazy. And then a new year, 2024. That's crazy too. All right, I really agonized what to do this video on. I'd written down a few scenarios of what I could do for this video, but I really thought I would just do throw a bunch of tips at you, and not necessarily reseller tips, just things that make my life easier, that hopefully it'll make your life easier. If you didn't know about these, I'm happy to educate you and let you know what you could do to be a better reseller and just a better person. So I wrote down some notes. I'm going to not try and look down too much. Try and look at you, and I'm going to try and keep my eyes focused on this little post-it I put here so I can keep my eyes there. That's where the camera is. Too many videos I'm staring off the other way, and it doesn't look like I'm talking to you because I forget to look at my little green dot on my phone, which is my camera, and that's what I should be looking at. So forgive me if I forget, but I'm really going to try and remember to look at the little green dot so it looks like I'm talking to you. All right, first thing I want to share you guys is this. Oh, that's my notes. I didn't think I was going to be showing you. I'll put this on the screen. It's how to clear thumbnails cache. I don't know if you ever had this happen to you. I had it happen 2 or 3 times, and it just randomly happens when I also put a picture of what I'm talking about on the screen somewhere. And it's when you take pictures for eBay or anything, you open them up in your pictures folder in Windows. You can open it different places, but that's where I think most people open them. It's where I open them. And most of the times the thumbnails are there so you can see what you took a picture of. Well, occasionally my thumbnails don't show up. So it just looks like an icon with no picture. So I'm guessing what pictures are to go in my particular listing, because when I take photos, I take about 100 photos. I'm taking pictures of several items, so I don't have to take photos every day. Usually taking photos every other day, because I'm not usually listing more than 10 items, and I'm taking photos of more than 10 items. So they're left over for the next day. Anyway, it's really frustrating if you can't see your photo and it looks like just an icon. You kind of have to guess. Now, if you click on it, the correct picture will open, but it's very frustrating. So I had to do a little, and I've had this happen before, and I think I wrote down the instructions, but I didn't know where they were. So I did a little Googling. Gee, I sound like I'm drunk. Googling. And I went to find some instructions. Well, a couple of the things that people said didn't work. So this one person said 4 steps you could take to, make your thumbnails show up again, something like that. So I did the 3. They didn't work, but the 4th thing worked. And it was to clear your thumbnails cache. CACHE. And so I will put the instructions on the screen for you. So if this happens to you, this will fix it. It fixed it immediately. So it was like, hallelujah. Yay. All right. So I'm just going to kind of throw stuff at you guys. There's no particular order, rhyme or reason to these tips. There's just tips flying at you in real time from Cindy Krause. All right. This is my chicken scratch for myself. And one of the tips, I'll just write down random tips. And then I have this little jar. I have my, I have to put these in here because I have a drawer on my desk. And I used to put my scrunchies, hair ties, what do you want to call them, in my drawer. My cat has figured out how to open my drawer, and he gets them out and they're strewn all over the house because he thinks they're fun to play with. So I had to put him in a spot that he can't get to. And I got tired of getting into my office in the morning and my drawer is wide open. And I know why. He must hook his paw. It's a big handle, so he must hook his paw under there and pull. The funny thing is he can't figure out how to get out of our bedroom. So my other cat, Sparta, no problem. He just hooks his paw, like, in the door frame, and it opens it. And he's even, Oliver is the one who can't figure out how to open it. And he's seen Sparta do that. We thought, oh, do what Sparta does, but he can't figure it out. Got these cool giraffe, but they have different ones. I got it from Temu. Love me some Temu. Always order from them. Just a place to order today. These things are so awesome. They gave me 2. I only needed 1. Put this on our bedroom door, and you put it on the door frame. It goes like this, and it's a doorstop. So John and I love it. We're like, put the giraffe on the door because then it gives you like this much space between the door and the door jamb, the opening. It gives you this much opening. And so Oliver is able to just open the door and crawl out of it. And so we put it on this is our bedroom door, because the cats come in and out, when we're in there. We're like watching TV at night or something. Anyway, if you guys want this, it's on Temu. It was like $2 or something. I mean, really great. And they gave me 2 and I only needed 1. So, hey, another tip. I've talked about Temu before. Love Temu. Not everything is, it's not high quality stuff. It's from China. So what you're buying, don't expect to have high quality items. I don't want to take it out because I just got this new change purse, and I actually I didn't glue it. I used Another thing I got from Temu. What these are is they're squares and they're double-sided. So you peel off each side and it's a sticky. So I just cut the top of this and I stuck this in here because this is, you know, my phone case and my wallet. I've showed it to you guys before. And this is where I keep extra cards in here. But I didn't want to keep my cards and my change the same place. So just got this at Temu and I have put change in there, I guess. And then it's like a keychain, and it kind of goes with my case. You know, it's got a little different pattern. But another thing I got today, I'm not going to show you all my Temu stuff right now. Uh-oh. Sorry. Everything okay? I got my little thing got left. Not. I just want to make sure I'm straight and everything's good. Okay, so behind me is Death Pile. Yes, got this shade yesterday. I actually got it for a lamp, personal lamp. Isn't that pretty? It's $4. It does have some crackling inside. I'm still going to list it. It's a beautiful lampshade, but it had the wrong thing. My lamp does not go that way. It's the kind that's on the top. So if you didn't know, lampshades have different fixtures inside depending on the lamp base. Different lamps have different ways of connecting the shade to the base. So I just so happened that the lamp I wanted to use it for wasn't correct. So now I'm going to sell it on eBay. So I've got a mass. Oh no, my picture is falling. Oh well. It says, I'll show you this, my picture. Relax. I love those Adirondack chairs. Are awesome. And got the parrot and the beach. I'm a beach girl, so I have a lot of beach stuff. Fortunately, I don't have a wall behind me. I have blinds. This little room that I work in and film in has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows and only 2 walls. So that's, no, 3 walls. So you got, no, that's not even a wall. What am I thinking? Those are blinds too. That's a window and blind. So I had to put that thing up there so I could take pictures. We got a wall there, which I have my, I've showed you guys before, my 4-tier metal shelving unit where I keep all my boxes and supplies. And then I got a wall right here where I have my bookcase and computers are in front of it. So, you know, you work with what you have. John and I want to move. I was thinking we were going to move by April. We're just saving our money for the deposits. You know, some places want like $3,000 to move in. It's outrageous. I mean, it probably could swing 2, but that's just outrageous. I think it's because they had a lot of bad tenants. And so they probably had a lot of damage. So they want, I'm going to turn this little. So they want enough money to pay for any damage that could happen. But, oh well, that's okay. They're not all like that. And God will take care of us. So we want to get a place that's really nice. This place was just kind of a stepping stone to get into Pendleton. I mean, we went from the motel to here. We're not staying here. It's got things that we don't want. But we want to get like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a nice kitchen, a living room and stuff. A place we could stay a few years. So that's our hope and prayer in a few months. Anyway, I don't want to get off personal stuff too much. I wanted to let you guys know that I had lotted up a bunch of board games to sell. I had like 4 of them, and some guy bought all of them. I woke up yesterday morning, it was cha-ching, cha-ching. I didn't sell them for much. It was like 8 to 9 games, 7 to 9 games in like for like $15 to $18. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money. I knew people weren't going to pay a lot because of shipping. Plus, these are games that I probably would just donated. There are games that weren't worth much money on their own, so lotting them together made them more valuable. So this guy bought all 4, and then I listed the 4th one that I hadn't listed yet. He bought that as well, and he contacted me on eBay and he said, "Hey, it looks like we both love games. Contact me on Instagram if you have any more lots." I said, "Well, I don't have any lots right now, but if I buy some more games, I'll let you know. Well, I went to People Helping People yesterday and I bought a bunch of games, like 10 games for it, because they're $1 each. But I decided I don't want to do game lots. They're very time consuming, and you got to take all the photos of all the games, then you got to describe each game, and then you got to ship them in these big boxes. Three of those boxes got shipped yesterday, and I had them down in my basement. I had to carry them up because my husband was working. He would have done it on his lunch if I wanted to. I just wanted to get them out. And then one of them went FedEx because it was cheaper than USPS because it was weighed 24 pounds. So all three of those went out yesterday, but I don't want to do that again unless I happen to have a bunch of games that I can't sell individually, so I'll lot them up. But I'm going to tell them that's not going to be my thing. Now, I don't mind selling 2 or 3 games together. I have sold those. I sold Balderdash, 2 of those not long ago, and I bought 2 more of those to sell. But I also bought a bunch of Trivial Pursuit, all different kinds, different editions. I might end up lotting those up. I haven't decided yet. My husband and I are in for a lot of work. We're going to have to count all the pieces. None of them are sealed. I did buy 1 game sealed. Oh, and these are like the Trivial Pursuit games I purchased. This is just one of them. I think I have 2 of these, 2 regular, 2 20th anniversary edition. I don't know. And I also got this. I haven't looked it up yet, but look how vintage that looks. That was $1. Most of the games are $1 unless they're marked. I haven't looked this up either. It just looked cool, and I think it is new, even though it was open. Bounce off. And if it's not worth anything, I probably will lot it up, but that's okay. All the rest of the games are in the other room. I wasn't planning on showing you guys. I was going to show you. Oh, I don't know what I did with it now. Oh, and this was free. I had one of these for my kids. You don't know, it's a Tupperware shape sorter. It's for kids, and it comes with shapes. Obviously, this one didn't come with them, but it was free. So I thought I could probably just sell this one by itself. Even if it's $5, hey, some mom might have the shapes and she needs another one of these. You never know. Oh, I almost dropped on my cat. All right. Yeah, it totally sealed. Look for sealed games when you're sourcing. Now, a lot of vintage games, even if they're not sealed, if you want to count the pieces, it's a lot of work, but if you want to count the pieces, it could pay off for you, depending on the game. So, haven't looked this up yet, but it was sealed. So, I like me some sealed games. All right, so wanted to talk to you guys about that. Also wanted to talk about cleaning items that you get from the thrift store. I don't heavy duty clean. What I do with clothes is I wash them. Now, if they have new with tags on them, I usually just put them in the dryer, or I don't do anything, because I figure that people are going to take out the tag when they get it and either wash it or dry clean it themselves. And as long as it doesn't have like a distinctive smell or something to it, that's no problem. That's what I do. Now, as far as other things, I do have to clean off all the tags, which is a pain. I can't stand it, but it's just one of the things you have to do. I use my Scotty peeler. I'm going to do a video on supplies for your business, and I've done one a while back, but this will include this Scotty peeler. It is awesome. So if you buy, let's say, sneakers and they're dirty, or in my case, I had a bunch of sneakers given to me from a friend, and he always has the best sneakers I've sold. I sell them out whenever I get them from him. Some more listed them. I've already sold one. It was an Under Armour pair of sneakers. I'm sure I'm going to sell the other ones. The other one was Adidas, and I forgot the other one. But on those shoes, I don't clean. I mean, they weren't super dirty, but they had some dirt marks, and I don't clean them. I just say, I point out any dirt or stains on them, and they always sell. So if you have like middle of the road or high-end sneakers, you don't need to clean them. Now, I do have to say that if they're super dirty, like caked on mud or something, you will need to clean them. But this one just had minor stains, dirt on the bottom and maybe the sides. So if it was major cleaning had to be done, of course I would clean them. And I use wipes like this from the Dollar Tree to clean. I don't go in to use the faucet, but you can use paper towels and faucet, whatever you use to clean your shoes. So to me, I love that because I hate cleaning shoes. I've cleaned many of them in the time that I've sold on eBay and have sold shoes, but that's good news for you guys. You don't have to clean your high-end or middle-of-the-road tinnies because they're going to sell anyway. Here. So what I usually do is I have a squirt bottle with water. I wet it because it's a lot easier. And then you just peel off the tag. I'm not doing a good demonstration, but you can imagine you get this underneath the tag and you peel it off. And a lot of times it comes off in 2 or 3 pieces, but that is a big help. And you get that eBay or Amazon. I will admit that I've been buying a lot of things online and I compare with eBay and Amazon. I'd say 99% of the time, Amazon is cheaper. And I don't know why that is. And I don't know, I gotta fix my top here. I really would like to buy from eBay more because, obviously that's my platform. So I want to help other eBay sellers. But, a lot of times eBay is a lot more than Amazon. So I do buy from eBay quite a bit. But I buy more from Amazon just because their prices are better. I'm admitting that. Sorry, but that's how it is for me. But it doesn't mean I don't like eBay. I do like eBay. Okay, one thing I wanted to mention to you is if you go to retail arbitrage, which is going into a store and buying an item new and flipping it on eBay. I have done this before. If you go to Target or TJ Maxx or Marshall's or one of those stores, I found damaged items before that I wanted to purchase. And when I go up to the checkout stand, I ask the employee, I ask them, will you give me a discount on this item because it's damaged? And I show them the damage. This has happened to me 2 or 3 times. And they usually have to talk to the manager. And yeah, they'll take off. One time they took off like $10 because it was a furniture item. It was like a chair. They had a scratch on it. And it was like an $80 chair and I got it for $60 or something like that. Another time, I don't know what it was, but they took like a discount. So if you guys didn't know, that's what you can do when you go to retailers. If the item is damaged and they haven't already marked it down due to the damage, you can ask. It never hurts to ask, as they say. My husband says that all the time. Never hurts to ask.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
I don't know if that's true in all instances. There might be times it does hurt to ask, but I can't think of that. Anyway, if you find an item that's damaged, you're buying it at a store, ask the manager if you can discount it. I've also done that in thrift stores like Goodwill. Sometimes, they might say no because they figure they've already discounted. But if they have like $15 on an item and it's damaged and I want it, I'm going to ask. So don't be afraid to ask. You could be saving a lot of money. And that just reminded me, I purchased a couple things from this eBay store, which I just found and I love because our prices are amazing. I bought like 3 things from them. One was a Christmas tree. I lost the Christmas tree stand for my artificial tree. And I just tried to do a mock thing with it with bubble wrap and cardboard, but it's leaning, it's not working out, and I couldn't find a replacement stand. So I decided just to buy a 4-foot artificial tree, and I bought it from this person on eBay. And then I also bought 3 more things with them. Well, I forgot to do best offer on the tree. The tree was still a good price, even though I didn't do that. But if a seller is offering best offer, and if you think their price is reasonable, take it. No problem. I'm fine with just paying what I did. But if they have a higher price, that doesn't hurt to offer. Send an offer. But I will tell you, I send reasonable offers only. I don't do with the offers that I get. Like $20, $30 item, $5. You know, I've been told, don't take it personally. It's hard not to. But yeah, people, I get it. People have all kinds of circumstances, and maybe that's all they can afford. So they're going to offer it. But, or $1 on a $15 item or something like that. No, let's say the item was 30. I might offer them 25 or something like that. I'm not going to. And one time I did buy like a computer, and I did send an offer. It was like $10, $15 less than what they were, and they took it. So yeah, if it's a higher dollar item, you can ask for more off. Hey, it never hurts to ask. It never hurts to send offers. So don't forget, like me, I actually forgot to send an offer the first item. Oh, another thing you could do is you could just save the item in your watch list and hope the next day that people send you offers. That's the way to go. Not everybody sends offers. I send offers all the time. That's the way to get sales. Although I'd say 95% of the time people don't take my offers. I think they're looking. I sometimes give 20 to 30% off. It seems like it's not enough or something. Anyway, you can either send a best offer right away, or you can wait, put it in your watch list, wait the next day, and hopefully they'll send you an offer. And that could be better than what you would offer them. And so this person that I bought the Christmas tree from, I watched like 5 of their items. So the next day they sent me like 20% off of every items, and I bought 2 more items. One of them is a cool cart. It's like a bathroom cart. It's like really narrow and it's on wheels. And because I have a small office, I thought that'd be good in here for, I'm going to use it for my shipping supplies. So I could kind of wheel it around. So, yeah, that wanted to let you guys know that. Send offers if it's if the price they're asking is reasonable. Don't send an offer. You know, this person's trying to make a living just like all of us. One more thing I was going to talk about is boxes. When you get your boxes, you can get them from anywhere and anyone. You can buy them from Walmart. You can buy them from eBay, Amazon. You know, the nice new ones are nice. But I've shipped plenty of boxes when my husband worked at Domino's. He brought me a whole bunch of boxes. When all his jobs, he's brought me boxes actually. And they're really nice. And let me show you my box situation right now. Okay, look at that, you guys. I have that on top of it's kind of a mess. But I'll scroll down to the cat. There's Oliver. That's his little sleeping station. Him and Sparta fight over that. And sometimes, okay, what they do, okay, here we go. Oh, the ugly heater. They jump on that stool. Then they jump up here. And then they jump up there. And sometimes, like if Sparta's in there, Oliver wants to get the basket. So he gets up there and he looks like, oh no, Oliver's, vice versa. Sparta wants to get in there and Oliver's in there. And so the cat that's waiting for the basket, they just lay here. That's why I have that blanket there. I wish I had room, but as you guys see, my shelving unit is packed. I know, it's messy. It looks messy. Oh, and I got a brand new printer. I'm so excited. I'll show you guys my printer. Let me show you. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, he's stretching out. Hi. How are you? You want to shake hands? No, guess not. All right, let me move this stuff and show you guys my new printer. Got this on Cyber Monday. Yes, Cyber Monday is not just for cyber stuff. Oh, I need to put my things back in there. It's so great. You put your labels and paper there. My lighting's not great here, sorry. It's HP 4133E. I had a $25 gift card. It was $55, so I only paid $30 because I had a gift card. But that is a great deal. It was normally $90. And I've used it this morning for all my shipping. Love it. My other one used to get jammed, and this folds up. It's real. And then you got this. Oops. So that's the tray. I think you use it for scanning. I haven't used that yet. And then there's also, oh, I gotta get that off of there. I used it. My alignment page. Also found out how to print an alignment page because it printed out, but it printed out on one of my labels. One of these, which I already have torn in half because they come in a sheet of 8.5 by 11 with 2 labels. And so I had to Google how to print an alignment page. And I have HP Smart, so I had the app. So I had to go to the app and print it from the app. But you probably could print it from the computer. I just didn't discover how to do that. All right, let me turn you around. Okay, so that gave you a slight tour there. It's a mess back here. This is my death pile. Oh, we went to my parents' house on Friday for Thanksgiving. And on Saturday, me and my mom and sister, we went out to eat, and then we went over to their thrift store, which is called Blessings. I've actually filmed it there before. They have a lot of high prices, but I managed to spend $88 in there. I found a lot of things that I liked. So it's part of that, is from that. And then John and I went to the bins last Sunday on our way home from my parents' house. Oh, no, I know what we did. We spent one night, and we spent the Sunday night in Vancouver, Washington. Went to the bins, which is like 10 minutes from there in Portland. Had a lot of fun, got a lot of stuff. And then we went to hang out with my sons, Noah and Jeremiah. We went to Si Senor Mexican restaurant in Beaverton. So it was a fun trip. I hope you guys had a really fun Thanksgiving. And I'm going to let you go. I hope you learned a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you want. Send me a comment. Love you so much. Happy holidays. Bye, you guys.
Well, I'm all for Christmas. All the happy smiles and the wishes. And I want it all from the lights.